Hello there. Uh, my name is Kirill and welcome to this quick ultimate tutorial on KyrylScript. It is a lightweight and expressive programming language I created as a part of my university's course project. Yes. So what is basically a KyrylScript, right? KyrylScript is actually a statically typed scripting language with a Lua-like syntaxes and C-style performance mindset. It supports basic types, conditions, loops, user-defined functions, recursions, lists, and even standard input and output. Well, all necessary things that you will be required while you're developing a script. Yep. So let's jump right into the basics, right? So the first program that you will create using this language, it's a Hello World printing program, right? So how can we make it in KyrylScript? So for that, let me show. So for that, we have to create an entry point, right? Which looks like that. We write function, then we specify the name of the function, right? And it is main, right? And now we'll just use standard library function println. It is available for everyone, basically. Everyone can basically use it. So yeah, you can just write println. It is a built-in function. Yeah, and we'll just write hello world. Okay, it's capital. And now let's start the program. So basically, we'll just execute the KyrylScript.exe. I am on Windows, so yeah, I have exe. And then I specify the path to the main.qs file. Yep. So yeah, and it shows hello world. Yep. Okay, great. No. The second problem that we'll have is a variable declaration, right? So the second topic will be about variables and types. So again, we create a function entry point, and let's create a function name. Yeah. So for that, we use a let keyword, and then we specify the name of the variable, and we create a name. Right? So now we have variable declaration where we declare the name variable with a value Kyryl. Yes. So basically what we can do is that we can actually specify what is the type of the variable. Yeah, explicitly right there. Yeah, it gives us the basically I mean, we can basically just remove it. It's not necessary, basically. Yeah, we can just remove it, and it still will, this value will be identified as a string. Yeah, so it's not important to do this. Yeah, interpreter, my interpreter is pretty clever, so you'll understand it. Yeah, so, and if we change a value, let's say to 10, and try to print it back, it will basically say that invalid type for reassignment, right? Why so? Because KyrylScript is a statically typed programming language, so it means that we cannot change in any way. We cannot reassign the variable to to another type. Yes, we can just declare it again. Yeah, so if we want to do this, yeah, we can do that way. But we cannot reassign it. It will be an error. Yeah, so if we want to change it to ISD, that means that it will be changed. Okay, great. Now let's take a look. What kind of values do we have in this programming language? So we have basic pretty standard list of different types, because basically every programming language should have them. Okay, so it's an int, float, bool, string, and of course a list. Yeah, so basically if you want to show the list, right, you would basically need to write two square brackets, and then you have to specify another type inside. Yeah, so if it's a list which contains some segments of numbers, so that means we write here integer. If it's a string, that means this is a list of string, and we have to specify like this. Yeah, so we'll just write type. Okay, let's go further. Now the thing that we have is expressions and operations. Yeah, right there what we are doing is that basically, let's say we have a letter variable a, which will have like +2 - 10 divided by 2 plus 3 times 2. Yes, so we'll do like this. Yeah, cool. So this is basically the way how can we make an expression. Yep, so it could be basically like 2 plus 1, 1 plus 2, or let b, which is equal a plus 5. Yeah, so we can do like this way. Yeah, we can basically make any calculation that we want to have, and then we can actually check if the value is, let's say, okay, it's 3 plus 5 divided by 2. It's 5.5. Let's check. I don't know. It should return some value. So, yep. Oh yeah, something bad happened. Oh yeah, of course. If we want to specify a float, we have to write f letter. Yeah, so it's true, because we if we do calculations with division, that means that we will have float back instead of integer, right? So now we are checking two floats with each other, and we have there like 5.5f. Yeah, so it's actually true, because this results into the 5.5, and we then check it. Okay, great. Yeah, so it works with basically it works like with or, and this is basically AND notation. This is or. No, it's not notation, it's an operator. Yeah. So yeah, we have like operators like this. Okay, now I want to show one thing that I wanted to show is common. Yeah, we can basically common our strings that we don't want to interpret using double dash. Okay. Next is loops and conditions. Okay, let's start with conditions. Yeah, we have a conditions condition. Let's say we have a variable a which equals 10. Yeah, I want to make a condition that will check if a is greater than 5. Yeah, so, and we will write some something here. Yeah, we basically can write like it's 5. Yeah, exclamation mark. And if it's not, that means that we'll write something else here. Yeah, like it's not 5. Yeah. Fortunately. Anyway. Yeah, we'll see that it's 5. Okay, let's set it to 1, and we have it's not a 5 actually. Yep, yeah, this is actually set. Yeah, it's not 5. Anyway, if we have a list of values, right? It's some random numbers. I just taking them from my head. So yeah, it was pretty quick. Yeah, okay, now we want to check. We want to print all numbers that are larger than 50, right? So I'll just do something like that. If e is larger than 50, that means we just write do something like that. Yeah, we'll show the actual number. Yeah, so we only have 2 values that are larger than 50. And this is 68 and 92. Okay, this is great. So this is an example of for loop. Yep. Besides for loop, we also have a while loop, which work like this. So we create a variable with the name I, which will equal to 0. Then we create like this. It will be go until the length of the A, right? Pretty standard, yep. And then, of course, I do something like that. So basically, KyrylScript supports front unary operations. Yep. So also I have operations like this, yeah, where we have like minus minus, and what it does is basically explicitly it's like this, yes, or it looks like this, yeah. And basically, my language also supports operators like this, right? So it also like times, divide, minus. Okay, cool. So yeah, we have this expression. Yep. So now I'll just check if I let's actually move it right here is larger than 20, right? Yeah. I want to just separate them to make it more clear for you. Yeah, so I'll just put it right here, and yeah, cool. Now I'll just print out the value that is larger than 20. So let's start it again, and we see that now we have more values that are larger than 20, obviously. And it's 23, 34, 23, 68, 92. Cool. Yep. So we have 2 types of loops. This is a for loop, while loop, and they work as statements in other programming languages as it's supposed to be working. Okay, now let's move on, and we have functions and recursion. Yeah, so okay, let's create a basic function with a recursion. Yeah, so let's take an example of factorial. Yeah, we have a factorial. So what we do, we just create a keyword with a factorial, then with name factorial. Then we have to specify what kind of arguments we are giving to this function. And this is basically the important moment, because it is important, it is mandatory to specify the value of the parameter that we are giving to our function. Yeah, so right here we specify that n is integer, and also we need, in our case, we need to specify the type, because we have to return the value, right, which is integer, right? But if you have a void function which returns nothing, we can just left it like this, right, without any value after this. But yeah, we still can just show that this is a void function that returns nothing. But it's not a mandatory. Okay, now let's make a factorial. Yeah, so we'll just check what if a function is smaller than or equals to 1. We'll just return 1, right? So yeah, I forgot we have to return integer. Now we return n times factorial n minus 1. Yeah, so if we want to call a function, yeah, we have to specify the name of the function, then open the parenthesis, write the parameter inside, and we basically close it. Yeah, so that's how we call it. Let's print out the result that we will have. Okay, for example, factorial 5 and 120, which is a true result. Everything is right. Yeah, but okay, let me show another example, which is not a recursion, but basically just I want to just show more about functions. Yeah, so we can do something like this. Yeah, it also returns this one. Yeah, and just return a plus b. This is just another example of the functions. Yes. Okay, so I showed you the function factorial, function add, and something like that. Okay, now let's proceed to some practical, a bit of practice. Like with our knowledge that we have learned, we now can proceed to implementing a sorting algorithm for the list. So, okay, let's say we have a list of some numbers. Yeah, it's a random. Yeah, I will just random some and close my eyes so I know what kind of values do we have. Anyway, now we have a list of values, and now what we are doing is that I will just check. I want to make a function. I will declare a function called bubble sort, which takes numbers, which is a list of integers, and return the list of integers again, right? So now we create a for loop with a g value iterator value, yeah, and then in the range, yes, length of bubble sort. So what is happening here? Range and len are standard functions, built-in functions in KyrylScript. Len returns the length of the list. Range returns the list from 0 to the variable to the parameter that is specified right here, right? So if we have, let's say, 5, that means we will get the list, which looks like this. Yeah, so it will look like this. So we can iterate over it. Okay, now we do the same thing for our second for loop, which is inside of the first, and just range. We basically do the same thing. Yep, but there we just do something this thing. Okay, now yeah, I don't think that we need to do this. Yeah, now we just take this number. It's boom, let n2 equals to numbers I plus 1, and if n1 is larger than n2, we'll just swap them in this way. Numbers I plus 1 and 1. Okay, and now we return numbers. So let's just print out numbers before this sorting algorithm and after. Invalid type. Oh wow. Oh yeah, of course, because mistake. Yeah, so now we have a fully sorted list of some values. Yeah, correct. Cool. And yeah, so with this information, we have learned about basically the basics of this programming language. We gone through all topics that I have and all things that are implemented in the programming language. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and learn my programming language. Thank you. Goodbye.